The story is about a young woman whose husband becomes disabled on the second night of their wedding. This leaves her unable to meet her physical needs. The woman is forced to turn to a nearby servant to fulfill her needs, while her husband remains unaware. So let's see what happens between a mistress and her servant, and what the girl's disabled husband will do to her when he finds out. Let's explore today's story. The story begins with a young woman named Connie marrying a soldier named Chatley. There was an atmosphere of joy all around, but the very next day, the soldier leaves for a war, and when he returns home, it is revealed that he has lost both his legs, rendering him disabled. Even some of his body parts have stopped working. But his wife, Connie, didn't know this yet. When they returned home together that night, Connie approached him. But Chatley said, "Connie, I'm sorry. I'm no longer capable of doing this." Connie was distraught at hearing this, as they had just been married, and her husband had just abandoned her. The next day, Chatley and Connie hired some servants to work in the house. Among them, we see a man named Jack, who was formerly in the army. However, he left the army some time ago and decided to live a quiet life. Time passed like this. Chatley and Connie lived together for a few days, but Connie wasn't getting what she needed from her husband. One day, Connie went out for a walk and came across a small waterfall. Connie spotted Jack, who was actually Connie's servant. Jack was walking home with his dog. In the next scene, Connie tells her husband, Chatley, about the waterfall and says it's absolutely beautiful. Her husband says, "If I were right, I would definitely go see it." Connie says, "If you want to see the waterfall, I'll take you there." In the next scene, Connie begins carrying Chatley in a wheelchair through an open field to the waterfall. But as they proceed, the path slopes upward, preventing Connie from pushing the wheelchair forward. Meanwhile, Jack arrives and, seeing Chatley in this state, pushes her wheelchair, allowing it to cross the hill. Once the hill is reached, Jack also moves on. A short while later, they stop her place. Chatley tells Connie, "I can't be a father anymore. Perhaps I'm a burden to you. What will the town think of me if we don't have a child?" Changing the topic, Chatley tells Connie that she could have a child with another man. Connie finds this strange. Chatley insists that no one in the town should know that the child is someone else's. Everyone should just believe that it's Chatley's. The next day, when they're sitting together, Connie tries to talk to Chatley again about yesterday's incident. But Chatley interrupts her and starts reading a news story. This makes Connie feel very bad that he didn't listen to her. So she gets angry and goes to her room. Just then, Connie's sister comes to her. Connie tells her sister, "I'm tired of doing all this. I'm not her maid who has to do everything she needs like a servant. I'm a human being too. I want to be free. I want everything a woman should need after marriage." After hearing all this, Connie's sister goes to Chatley and tells her everything Connie had told her. Connie's sister, named Jada, brings an old woman and says, "From today on, this woman will take care of you." Chatley doesn't seem to mind. Chatley himself admits that Connie should go out for a while. In the next scene, Connie tells Chatley, "I'm going out for a walk." Chatley tells her to go to Jack and see if the birds have hatched. Hearing this, Connie runs through the open field to her servant, Jack, and asks if the birds have laid eggs. Jack replies, "Yes, they have, and they will hatch in a few days." After a brief conversation, Connie comes out and starts picking flowers. Jack follows her. Connie thinks Jack will refuse to pick them, but Jack says, "You can take as many flowers as you want from here." After plucking the flowers, Connie goes to a friend and asks her about Jack, asking what kind of boy he is. We then see the scene from yesterday, where Connie comes back to Jack. Connie tells Jack, "I like your little house." A silence descends all around. "Do you have another key to this house? Because I'm starting to like living here." Jack says, "Yes, I had 2 keys, but right now I only have one. The other one is probably lost somewhere. I'll have to find it." One day, Connie sees that the eggs have hatched. She's overjoyed, but she still cries while holding them. This clearly indicates that Connie wants babies just like these. Connie runs to Chatley and tells her that the eggs have hatched. But Chatley again ignores her. Days pass like this, and Connie continues to visit Jack frequently. This eventually leads to a good friendship between them. But Connie, without wasting any time, wants to turn this friendship into a relationship. Connie approaches Jack and kisses his hands. Seeing this, Jack understands what Connie really wants, after which they spend quality time together. After all this, Connie begins to feel uneasy and, hiding her face, heads back to her palace. Comment for the next part.